guys, so welcome to my channel. So today I'm making a video on what I feed my horse Splash, because I currently only have one horse, which all of you guys should know is Splash. She is 14.3 hands, and she is my own horse. And I know I made a video on this like a couple videos ago or whatever, but I feel like I didn't cover it as well, and so I will be making an updated one, which is like about her hay, her grain, her supplements, the treats, etc., everything else that I give her on a daily basis. Because I know I didn't cover everything um in the last two videos, I believe. So the one was like the very beginning of my videos, and then the one was just a couple weeks ago. So yeah, the first thing I'm going to talk about is her hay, or her grain. So I mentioned her height. So she gets alfalfa pellets. Just it helps her eat the supplements, because when they get a little moist, the supplement like sticks to the grain, and if you feed like dry pellets or whatever, it sifts through the grain and just goes to the bottom. So this is alfalfa pellets. This is Western Forage alfalfa pellets. This is what I feed. This is a 40-pound bag. I believe I paid like $12 for it. Tiny cup. Now, she doesn't need much. I'm not a huge fan in feeding horses a lot of grain, and she doesn't need it anyway. So she just gets a scoop, which, I know the lighting is horrible, but it's just a small scoop, which we're gonna throw this in her bucket right now because I need it. She gets grain only in the morning, and then I soak it at nighttime, so that's all ready for her in the container behind the alfalfa pellets. I know it's like really hard to see, and I will take some of it out for you guys so you can see it. This is just a dry pellet grain. It is, I'm gonna show you guys the bag in just a second. This is a 50-pound bag, and I paid $15 for this bag, or that's what its cost is. It is 14% protein, and it's for any age and lifestyle of horses. So she just gets the same size of cup. In each grain tub, we have two of these size cups, in case, whatever. So that's that. So in that container we have the treats. So this is Purina Berry Good raspberry flavored artificial. You guys can't even see it. It's under the word berry. It says artificial raspberry flavor. These are senior horse treats. My sister did sell Dusty, and so she is probably going to be getting a senior horse. So far, the way it looks, we're not sure yet, but these are just senior horse treats, which my horses like them, so yeah. Next type of treats are these Appleberry Cookie Cube treats. These are from Stanley Premium Western Forage. Once again, I'm not a huge fan of a lot of starch and sugar and stuff in treats, unless it's like maybe a Christmas treat or something, or a holiday treat or whatever, but it won't focus. But they look really weird. So that's what they get. I don't rarely feed these, but they do kind of like them. So is in this grain container. Now, I don't feed my horse this grain. This is for our minis. But in here, so my all-time favorite type of treats are the nuggets, the nugget treats. These are the Great Value over 300 treats. These are the carrot and spice flavored nuggets. So my horse absolutely loves them. And then she also gets the peppermint nuggets. They're the same brand. And every once in a while after this bag, I get the apple nuggets. And then after that, I switch out between the peppermint and the apple nuggets. And I don't rarely ever get the carrot and spice ones because where I live, they don't really have them anywhere close by me. So I have to go fairly far to get them. Supplement wise, this is something that I actually just got today. This is just a joint supplement. There's really not much of a reason why I feed this, just for Tessie. And then also I want to put Splash on this supplement, just in case, because I know she's a little bit, got a little problem. Well, I don't know if it's like a problem with her joints or whatever, but it's not a bad thing to put a horse on. It's also used for maintenance. So there doesn't have to be a reason. It could just be for maintenance as well. But it also does help with a horse that needs it. So you can basically put any horse on it. But yeah. So right now Splash is getting a 3/4 scoop of this. It looks like sugar. I know this camera isn't focusing, but it's a 3/4 scoop. And she gets that twice a day for a week, and then after that she just gets that amount once a day for maintenance or for the rest of her life. Supplement. This type of grain I feed is the Apple Elite Electrolyte. This helps with muscle. Oh my gosh. Muscle function and fluid balance. This is from Farnham. I know you guys can't even see. This replaces electrolytes to loss of sweat, encourages healthy water intake, and then basically just helps energy production level at cellular. I can't even say that word. At cellular level. So my horse does get some of this. Oh, and only this summertime she gets a scoop every day, and then if I work her, or that's if I work her in the summer, and then if I work her and she's sweating, she gets 2 scoops of this, and it's like a really light green to a teal type of color of vegetable oil. This helps with her glossy coat, and then just helps things like slip through her system. Mineral, and she gets a pinch of this about either every other day or once a week. Oh, and I forgot to mention how much of that she gets. She gets about a little capful, and she only gets that in the summer, so that's her mineral. And then where did I put the salt? So this is just salt in here. If I feel that she needs it in her grain, if she's not drinking enough water, she will just get a little sprinkle of salt. About every other day, which I don't do, but normally once a week, or whenever I feel she needs it. Now this is our own hay that we make. There's about 20% alfalfa in here. This bit of hay, there's probably only 10%, but the normal amount in our hay is about 20% alfalfa, and then about 30% timothy, and then the rest is just really nice grass, and then there's like so much other really good stuff in our hay. It's really good quality hay. Now, for this type of hay, you want it to easily separate, and if you shake it, it should easily come apart and come in nice chunks, and it should look green and not really yellow. So my horse, basically right now she's getting 2 flakes, and then as it gets colder, because there's not much grass, she's still got a fairly good amount, so she's getting 2 flakes right now. In the winter, she'll basically get 3 to 4 flakes depending on how thickly it's packed, the weight, and then the temperature, and according to her own weight, obviously. So yeah. Also, I forgot to mention something. She gets clean fresh water every single day. I scrub it about every 3 days to every other day, depending. And she gets fresh water all the time. She has it all day, every part of the day. And then these aren't her salt blocks, but I'm not going to go out to her pasture right now because it's a little ways away. But that's the cow's salt blocks, so it does look dirty. But that's not hers. But she would get a Trace Mural block and then a plain table white salt block for in her pasture at all times. I'm a huge fan of having, or I'm a huge I don't know how to put it, but I like having salt and mineral blocks being provided for your horses at all times. And she's also in a pasture 24/7 unless the weather's really really bad, like at nighttime in the winter. She's taken in a stall, but she's only in the stall at nighttime, and then she's outside at a pasture with grass at all times. So yeah, you guys, that's basically what my horse gets. Now this isn't saying like her dewormer and everything like that. This is just on a daily basis what she gets. So yeah, I hope you guys really like this video, and subscribe if you liked it, and also give it a thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.